Hello everyone. It has been only about 5 months since I last filmed and uploaded a video here on YouTube. A lot has changed since then. I am no longer, obviously no longer pregnant. And I finally decided today is the day that I want to sit down and just chat with you guys a little bit and give you a small update on how the last 5 months have been. Okay, I don't even know how to really start talking about everything. I received so many messages and comments asking where I've been and what's going on and is everything okay. So yes, everything is totally okay. I've just been taking a break from YouTube and taking these last 5 months to just enjoy. By the way, my baby is here. He's playing on the floor, so you'll probably hear him in the background. But yeah, I've just been taking time the last 5 months to try to adjust to this new life with a baby, adjust to life as a mother, and adjust to being postpartum and all of the things that go along with having a baby and being a first-time mom. To be honest, the thought of taking out the camera and filming a video and trying to find time to edit and upload and do all of those things, it just hasn't been at the forefront of my mind. It hasn't been something that I felt like I wanted to do over the last 5 months, and there's many reasons that I felt that way. And that's what I'm here to talk about a little bit about with you today. But these last 5 months have been completely amazing, but also very challenging, and one of the most challenging times of my life. And I have honestly been really hesitant to share that with you guys, just because I don't want to be misunderstood. If you follow me on Instagram, you've heard me talk about this because I've been keeping up on my stories. I've been updating you guys pretty much every week on how things are going. Just, you know, sharing bits and pieces here of what's going on in our lives. But so if you aren't following me on Instagram, please go ahead and follow me there. I give the most like real-time updates on there as opposed to here on YouTube. But anyways, if you follow me on Instagram, you know a little bit about this, but I've been hesitant to share with you guys here on YouTube about exactly how I've been doing and how I've been adjusting to everything, just because I don't want to be misunderstood, especially after going through infertility and a previous miscarriage. I don't want to come across seeming like I'm ungrateful for what I have, because that is not accurate at all. I am so immensely grateful. I thank God every day that I got to experience pregnancy. I thank God every day for this amazing child that John and I have now. But I've come to realize that it's okay to admit that you're struggling, and it's okay to admit that something is hard and challenging while also still being immensely grateful for that very thing that's challenging you. And it's taken me these last 5 months to really come to terms with that and to accept that it's okay that these last 5 months have been hard for me. It doesn't mean that I don't love my baby. It doesn't mean that I don't love being a mom. It doesn't mean that I'm not grateful for what I have. It can be both things. And so I guess that's kind of what I'm trying to share with you guys today. So I guess I'll kind of back up here to 5 months ago. I'm not going to share all of the details today about my labor and delivery and all of that. I have been really struggling with how I want to share that because it's a long story. It's a hard story for me to tell. I'm getting like emotional just thinking about it, because it's not it did not go how I had hoped, and it did not go how I had planned for his labor and delivery to go. It was a bit of a traumatic experience for me, and it would just take a lot out of me to sit down and film and tell you guys everything and all of my feelings surrounding that. So I've been working on a blog post with all of the details. It's going to take a while for me to really get everything written out and to tell that story. So I'll let you guys know when it's ready to be shared, but for now I'm still not ready to share all of that with you guys. So let me just, like I said, back up to about 5 months ago. I was 41 weeks pregnant, and for various reasons my OB said that she highly suggested that I be induced. I did not go into labor spontaneously like I so hoped that I would. I tried all of the things. I was walking and just all of the things you can think of. I tried it and it did not put me into labor. The only thing I didn't try was castor oil. I was not comfortable trying that. But I tried all the other things that they suggest you try to get into labor, and it just didn't happen. That's just not what was destined for me, unfortunately. But, uh-oh, someone's getting upset. Hold on just a minute. I apologize, you guys, if I'm kind of like scatterbrained right now, because I'm trying to film this video for you while also keeping an eye on him right now. He's starting to get fussy. He probably needs to eat very soon. So just bear with my whole scatterbrainedness. That's not even a word, but bear with me. Sorry about that, you guys. He started getting fussy and wanted to nurse, so that is why there's a different angle now. But I can't even remember where exactly I left off. Long story short, I had to be induced at around 41 weeks, and I labored for 2 days on Pitocin without any pain medication, and I ended up needing a C-section, which, if you've watched my previous videos, you know how afraid I was of that and how much I really wanted to avoid a C-section at all costs. So the fact that I ended up having one was very difficult for me to process and to deal with, and it really took a toll on my body, especially after laboring for 2 days. Laboring on Pitocin is really intense, especially the fact that I did it without any pain medication for so long. It really took a toll on my body, and then to have major abdominal surgery after all of that, it just wrecked my body. And the initial postpartum period, that 4th trimester, as they call it, was very difficult for me, mostly because of the experience I had with his birth and just the toll that everything took on my body. It was very, very hard. Just everything that happened with his birth, and some of the things I experienced, it was really hard for me to process and deal with after he was born. But thankfully he was born healthy. I was overall healthy after everything. I keep saying he, I realize I never actually said his name. John and I named our son Jamison Henry. He was born on March 26th. He weighed 8 pounds 6 ounces, and he was 20 inches long. So he was a very good sized baby, very, very chunky. And I'll probably insert some pictures here. But he was healthy, which we are so grateful for. And it has just been so incredible to finally become parents and to get to experience the thing that we have wanted for so long. And but like I said, it has been amazing, yet so very challenging. Bringing home a baby and adjusting to life as a parent, adjusting to life with a tiny human is really something that you can't fully prepare for. I knew it would be difficult, but I didn't realize how difficult it would be. And I feel so kind of silly for thinking this, but I thought that after so long of wanting to be a mom and having that always be something that I've wanted, I just thought I would have my baby and I would just know what to do and I would be so good at it. And I don't know, I just thought I would blossom into this like super awesome mom and I would just adjust really well to everything, and that hasn't been the case for me. Yeah, I don't even really know what to say. It's been amazing, yet so difficult at the same time. And yeah, parenthood, especially in those early days with the newborn baby, it's really something you can't prepare for, and it's something that you have to experience to fully understand. And I totally get that now, and people kind of warn me about that a little bit, and I totally get that now. And every baby is different, and you just never know what it's going to be like for you. And overall, Jamison is a great baby. He's overall happy, and he's super cuddly, and he is a joy. But he's a very high needs baby, and that is a term that I was not familiar with until a few months into Jamison's life. Obviously, all babies are needy. Like, babies are solely dependent on their caregivers for everything. But I've learned that there are different levels of this, and there is a term called high needs baby, and Jamison fits that definition to a T. And for the first several months, I hadn't learned about this term, and I didn't know it was a thing, and I just thought like something's wrong with my baby or something's wrong with me as a mom, like I'm not doing things right, because I'll probably like put a definition somewhere here about exactly what a high needs baby is, but basically, our experience with him is that he is not content unless he is being held all of the time. He won't nap on his own independently. He doesn't really sleep at night independently. But basically, he is held for all of his naps because if I try to put him in the crib or the pack and play for a nap, he will just cry and cry and cry and cry. And I am not passing judgment on anyone, but for me, I'm not comfortable with just letting my baby cry when it comes to sleep. Trying to get him to sleep, it's just not something I'm comfortable with. And sleep training hasn't really worked. Like, I did the whole taking care of babies course, and I implemented all of her methods, and I tried all the things, you guys. The blackout curtains, the sound machine, the swaddling, the shushing. He won't take a pacifier. Pick up, put down, patting on the butt, like all of the things, and it just never works. And it, especially in those newborn days, like it didn't work. And so now, even now, he's just about 5 months old. He is held for every single nap, whether it's just me relaxing and watching TV and holding him, or whether he's in like the Ergo Baby or the Solly Baby Wrap carriers. He is held for every single nap. So that makes things very challenging when it comes to other things in life, like keeping the house clean and doing laundry and eating food and exercising. Like, there's just so many challenges that come along with this. He's held a lot because most of the time that is all that can make him happy. Now that I know what a high needs baby is, and I realize that Jamison is one of those babies, things have been easier in the sense that like I can tailor to his needs more, and I know that I'm not doing things wrong. Like I'm not mothering him in a wrong way that's causing him to be like this. He just is the way he is, and he's, you know, when people ask like, oh, is he a good baby? Like, I really have come to hate that term, because I don't think there are good babies or bad babies. There are just babies who maybe have more challenges and difficulties than other babies. He's not a baby that is like, I'm gonna purposely be waking up every hour every night and trying to make your life miserable. Like, he's not making a conscious decision to be one way or another. He just is the way he is. And now that I have come to terms with that and accepted things for the way they are, things have become more manageable and just less stressful, because I'm not trying to fix him anymore. Like, there's nothing about him that needs to be fixed. He just is the way he is, and eventually he'll become more independent. Eventually he will sleep independently. Eventually he won't need me as much, but right now he does, and I am meeting him where he's at, and I am okay with that. And it's taken me majority of the last 5 months to figure that out and accept that. Hi, baby. Am I distracting you by talking during your feeding? I'm sorry. So yeah, so I feel like I've gone off on a tangent there, but I'm not really sure where things are going to go with my channel. I want to share things with you guys about being a mom, and I want to share some of my experiences with you guys, but I also really feel protective of Jamison, and I don't want my channel to be all about him. I'm not going to be showing him all of the time. I haven't really figured out what things are going to look like here on my channel. I want to be respectful of him and his privacy, and I don't want to just show him all of the time and document every little detail and just put that out there for anyone to see, if that makes sense. So I'm just trying to figure out what it is I'm comfortable sharing, and trying to figure out where the boundaries are for me, and in what I want to share. So I'm not really sure the types of videos I'm going to be doing in the future. I've thought about, of course, doing sit down videos again. Maybe like day in my life videos or week in my life videos. That might be a little more doable for me, just filming clips here and there throughout the week and then putting it in one video for you guys. But to be honest, with everything going on in the world right now, we're home all of the time. Like, we don't really go out anywhere except to the grocery store every so often and to the occasional doctor's appointment. But other than that, we're not out and about doing things. So things around here aren't exactly super interesting, and we're just hanging out at home and living our lives here. So I'm not sure how interesting week in the life or day in my life videos would be. But if you are interested in that, let me know, and I'd be happy to try and figure something out for you guys. But I think probably the next video, or maybe the next couple of videos that I will do, is a Q&A. I feel like that would be a good place to start off with. That way, if you guys have any particular questions for me, things you want to know from the last 5 months, I can address those questions in a Q&A style video, or videos, depending on how many questions I get. So that way you guys can kind of get caught up on the last 5 months. And yeah, so if you want to leave some questions for me in the comments down below, please do. I will try to film a Q&A video sometime. I can't really put a specific date on when I can do that, to be honest with you guys. He is my number one priority, and so I can't really commit to doing a video schedule right now. But just leave questions for me in the comments, or I'll put a question box on Instagram at some point, and you guys can leave me questions there as well. I feel like my brain is all over the place right now. I don't really know what else to say at this moment. I feel like I sat down to film this video, and I had like this list of things in my head that I wanted to talk about, and now I can't remember everything. Mom brain for sure. So yeah, I'm sorry if this video was really choppy and just all over the place. I don't even know what this video is going to look like, so I apologize, but I really have been wanting to sit down and just kind of check in with you guys and let you know that we are alive, we are okay. I've just, filming videos just has not been a priority for me these last 5 months, but now I'm just rambling on. So thank you guys for watching this. If you have made it through this entire video, thank you so much. I hope to upload videos more regularly, and I'll probably insert a little bit of footage here for you of little baby Jamison, so you guys can see him if you aren't following me on Instagram and haven't seen him yet. Here he is. I love these last few months. I have loved so much just watching him grow. Like, people always say how babies grow so fast and they change so fast, and I have realized that now. Like, oh my gosh, I was looking at some of his brand new in the hospital newborn like pictures that we took of him when he was freshly born in the hospital, and gosh, he has changed so much and he has grown so much, and they really do change and grow so fast. It's amazing and sad at the same time. But overall, despite all of the challenges I've experienced over the last 5 months, overall I'm just happy, and I'm so grateful to have this little guy and to finally get to experience motherhood. I think I will just end the video here. Again, I apologize if this is just all over the place, but yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you guys are doing. I've missed doing videos, and I miss chatting with you guys, so leave me a comment down below and let me know how things are going with you. I will see you in another video, hopefully soon. Bye guys.